Howdy, howdy, everybody. We're back. This time I have a co-host.
In black. Sorry, that's all I got. No! I'm sleeping. I'm resting at the bonfire.
Oh boy.
And I'm not resting at the bonfire.
As you can tell, my co-host has returned.
Yes, I apologize for my absence.
I tried to reach out to the two other people who have helped us in the past. Neither of them could do it. Well, the one didn't even respond, so. It's like, well,
Ouch.
I'm doing it by myself.
Didn't even...
It was weird.
And you were like, well...
Okay, then. Are you coming? How long are you gonna draw it out this time? Okay. Meanwhile, my co-host is going to just sit there for whoever knows how long to make fun of me, as is per usual. Come on, you're supposed to be helping me with commentary. You can hold... I think you've held it long enough. I clearly invite you because you just look pretty obvious.
Okay, then.
Why?
Because it's funny to me.
I mean,
you were saying it a lot. You were saying it a lot like one video, like, I don't know, 50 videos ago, something like that. What part are you at?
I don't know. I don't actually number them, so I really don't know what we're at.
You put them in a playlist?
Yeah, I'll have to look at it. It's a large playlist, so probably been a bit.
See if I can multitask here. Operating cellular device. YouTube. Z3ENT. Playlists. Elden Ring. We only have 36.
Really?
That's shockingly low.
It feels like it should be a lot more than that.
Wait a minute. Why are my souls right here?
Did we get invaded and you died?
Maybe.
I killed everything over here. There's a path down and then there's a path to the side. Which way you want to go?
I'm gonna say the path down because the path to the side leads to another bonfire.
Oh, that's just loops to where we were.
It seems like it just loops around, yeah, both ways, actually.
We could go this way and see if it is like a different section of where we were that we couldn't reach, you know? Because otherwise, why have this section?
I don't know.
Oh, look, the ants are back.
That always happens. In this game specifically, that always happens. Because I have to get close enough for my spell to actually contact them. For some reason, the range is really low. So I always end up doing that. Where I shoot the spell and then they fall down.
Gotcha. No. You are not taking off. What the heck? Oh, it's one of
just
the
a
big
big
ones. How'd that not kill me?
I don't know. So, I don't know if you talked about it in your solo video, but Nightrein came out. Elden Ring Nightrein.
No, I did not, but it is out.
What is that? There's a fog wall here.
That's interesting. Wait, that's that one NPC the one figure we saw in the distance when we were in that other area that we couldn't reach.
I still can't reach it. There's this weird white wall in the way.
Hold your horses, I gotta find the right item.
I can't use my horse in here.
There it is. I had to remember which one it was. There's too many finger items.
That's bad.
I look over as I'm fading away, and just two guys are like, "We're here to party."
Yeah, so I thought that he was T-posing because he was, like, emoting, and you gotta talk to him, and then he's like, oh, I'll teach you these things. Not that he was an enemy that was just T-posing because game is bug.
Well, I will make my way over there.
So yeah, Elden Ring Nightrein came out. Have you seen anything of it?
I've seen some early reviews of it from different people. So I know the premise of it, or at least gameplay-wise, the premise of it. It looks like it would be a lot of fun. I think we even talked about it. Like not playing any Souls game at some point. They've been adding more classes from what I can tell.
Yeah, it I think is a better direction to take the like the Souls-like formula, adding a roguelike element to it. So there's a treasure chest. The treasure chest has Wing of Estelle. I don't even know what it is. It's a sword.
Interesting.
But it's completely cooperative. So initially when I saw the game, I thought that the gameplay loop was going to have it be the way that Fortnite works, where like when you meet in the middle, everybody battles everybody.
No, it's cooperative.
It's strictly cooperative, which is a lot better than what I was expecting. Because I was expecting like you get like 100 people in the world and all of them fight at the end.
Yeah. Now there is one thing that's mildly annoying that I've seen. And that's mostly just that you can't do a full 4-player co-op, as with most Dark Souls. But that's a very minor issue, to be honest. You know.
Yeah. I think it's just because you don't have. I don't understand why we couldn't do this before.
Do what?
That area. Because I'm at the door that I already opened. So there was just a chest at the top of that like frame where the ceiling bug was.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm at Noxtella, which I already have.
Well, there was another path. Like, there was another way to go before we took that offshoot, so.
That's true. I'm gonna hit this bonfire because there's a bonfire on this end. Unless maybe you couldn't go this way? No, I might have to warp back up there. Where are you at?
I'm right where you just left. I just got here. So
Well, it's a dead end, unless you drop down.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm just looting real quick.
I think that we couldn't access this side of this place.
I think you're correct. So, as far as characters in Nightrein, the most recent one looks like it's going to be the Firekeeper from Dark Souls 3.
But she was so cool. I'm just kidding.
It's
She was
interesting.
lame and blind.
Well, that's most of the Firekeepers.
I could think of like an entire game of Firekeepers where there's more than one Firekeeper that's not blind.
Alright.
Most of them aren't blind, actually.
No?
Even in Dark Souls 1.
Really? No, she was blind. Dark Souls 1 was blind.
The main one was.
Who was
And
this?
then I think Queen Lana was, but the Firekeeper in Anor Londo wasn't. At least I don't think she was. She attacks you.
Oh, that
If you,
Firekeeper. It took me a minute to remember who you were talking about.
Is there any more Firekeepers in that game? I think it's just those 3.
In the original Dark Souls, I think it's only the 3.
But then in Dark Souls 2,
Actually,
the
was
Emerald
the-
Heiress.
Now that I think about it, you might be right. I don't know that Dark Souls 1's first Firekeeper is blind or not. I know she's mute,
She can't speak. Yeah, that's true.
so I
She
don't...
may not be blind.
Yeah, exactly. It's like...
Just ask Lutch. Oh.
Okay, so I got that extra bonfire at the Eternal City, and I think this is the side we were trying to get to. I think you're right.
Yeah.
So if you want to come over here...
To that bonfire? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to put my sign down again?
Sure.
Sure.
Keep it consistent.
Sure, he says. No, but I'm liking the looks of Nightrein from what I can tell. I don't know how some of the boss fights are gonna work. I think that's the most confusing part of it.
There was a guy riding an ant,
I see that.
and he's moonwalking for me. Oh, he's decided to move again. I want to go that way.
Because I know they're bringing back a bunch of different bosses from throughout the Souls series.
Yeah, I feel like they're doing the Bungie.
Doing the Bungie.
Doing Bungie. Yeah, so Bungie made Halo. And back in the day,
Oh, yeah.
Halo was really good. Halo 1 was really good. Ahead of its time. Halo 2, massive improvement on how Halo 1's design was. But then Halo 3 happened because Microsoft said, actually, you should move development over to the Xbox 360, our new console. So they like stopped halfway into Halo 2, and then made like the first half of Halo 3 filler. So the first half of Halo 3 feels really generic because it's not actually part of what Bungie wanted.
Okay.
And then it gets really good in the second half because that's what was supposed to be how Halo 2 finished. What are you looking at? What are those? Slugs?
Lightning
You die.
slugs. That are killing
They're
themselves.
kamikaze?
Apparently. I mean, I'm not complaining. It means less
Oops.
work we have to do.
Hey, there's something on the ceiling there. But they get to the point where they've finished their story, and instead of doing anything, these guys have shields. Also, they're just immune to magic, so I've decided I'm done practicing magic. Oh, it actually is just a shield. What if this works? Ooh!
That was very efficient.
But then, after Bungie had finished Halo 3 and like they concluded their story, they're like, "What do we do?" Microsoft's like, "Hey, we want another Halo game."
Because they
And
sell
so-
well.
Microsoft's like, "Well, how about this? We'll develop half and you can develop half. We'll create our own studio called 343 Industries, and you can work on it and we can work on it, and we'll build a product together, and maybe eventually you'll pass the torch." And they made Halo Reach. And then Bungie was like, "Hey, I didn't really like the way that this went. I understand it was a good, it made good money. The online was really, really good, like the co-op. or the not the co-op, the multiplayer matchmaking, and all that.
I know it's a very
It wasn't
popular one.
wasn't really what. Oh, that's what it was. Wasn't what Bungie had envisioned. Bungie split from from Microsoft. Started making Destiny instead, which I don't like.
I played a little bit of Destiny 2. It wasn't bad.
It's just not my type of game. I have a really hard
right
time.
there, by the way?
Yes. Just a golden rune though.
Oh, okay.
I really wanted to like Destiny because a bunch of my brothers really like Destiny. But there's something about the new style shooters I just don't enjoy anymore. I don't know if they're too fast, and that's what's doing it. I can't target this guy. I also can't attack. Oh my gosh. I had the stupid stone sword key thing.
Oh, yeah. That's always annoying. This one's a chest.
And it's weird because it ticks a lot of the RPG boxes that I really like, but it just doesn't work for me. I've tried a lot of different shooters. Like, I've tried Dead Island, I've tried Bungie, or what's it called, Destiny. It just doesn't work for me.
Now, I didn't play much of the original Destiny. I played Destiny 2 to a degree. I enjoyed the gameplay. It's just, it was so hard. The reason I ended up stopping playing was it was too hard to know where the heck I was supposed to be going for any of the storyline. They don't have it laid out very clearly.
Ow. I thought he was gonna start moving again and kill me.
Great.
I think that's an NPC.
Probably not. We can hope. If it was an NPC, it would be somewhere obvious.
I turned around because I'm like, oh no, I hope that the Phantom doesn't stab me in the back. And I see you beating up a giant ball. And
Hey.
other side of the door.
Yeah. Ah, what?
I keep doinking him. Did I get him?
No.
Ow. Get close to me. Womp. Don't chase him.
I'm not going to.
I can tell you the last thing that he wants to do is fight in a closed space. Because that's the last thing that I want to do. Watch out, he's coming for you.
I see that. That stupid tiny sword spell is so fast.
I'm kind of hoping that there's a boss door up here. There is not. Ah, he killed me.
And this is why we don't like invaders.
That's why I was so surprised, though, that Nightrein doesn't have invasions. For some reason, FromSoft loves their invasions. Because, like, every FromSoft game, we could do Your World. Let me put my sign down.
Okay. Actually, not every FromSoft game. Every Souls game. Because FromSoft has actually a lot of other types of games they do as well.
Well, most of except for, like, Armored Core, which is not the same type of game, but, like, even the ones that are somewhat Souls-like aren't Souls games.
Well, yeah. The funny thing about Armored Core is actually that was what put From Software on the map before the Souls games ever were a thing. That was their flagship series, was Armored Core.
And it gets like no love now. I think that the new Armored Core did okay though.
No, Armored Core 6 did amazing. It was a really good game. And pretty much everyone who's ever it's definitely more for mech people and that kind of genre of people, but if you're into mech games, Armored Core is the best one out there.
Oh, we got invaded again. It's apparently a hotspot. Is he lagging? Nope.
At least he was respectful and didn't run away from us the entire game.
They run away because they will not win a fight with two people. This doesn't happen. They're stupid shields.
That is so effective, though. No, but Nightrein looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I definitely have too many games that I'm currently playing to...
Who doesn't? That's my question.
Well, I've been trying to keep the number of games that I'm playing down a little bit more. You fall?
No, the slide.
So where are you?
I'm coming. I was in the hallway still.
Oh, that slime.
One game I just recently got and that I've been playing through that I'm enjoying is Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Is that the sequel to the one that you played on your channel?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a lot of fun. It feels really good to play. It is a Star Wars Dark Souls, basically.
Yeah, I did watch that. I remember seeing the combat was very similar.
So if you're ever interested, I'd recommend checking it out, because that one's a lot of fun.
As weird as it is, and I mean this with the most love, I don't actually like Souls-likes very much.
No?
No, so, and maybe it's because of the design choices. Hey, I didn't stop that boulder. Maybe it's the design choices is a lot of indie style, or indie made, Souls-likes, but like, they're usually way, way harder than they need to be. Maybe it's because I'm getting old, but I don't feel like actually trying that hard when I'm playing video games anymore.
Okay. Now, one thing with the Jedi Fallen Order to keep in mind with what I did on my channel is I bumped it up to the second highest difficulty setting and played through it that way. But there is a normal difficulty level for that game that is intended to be played through. So
well, I'm thinking more on the very indie side of things, because obviously Star Wars is Star Wars, so they probably have a much larger budget for that sort of like scaling and difficulty scaling. But I'm talking like Tunic, for instance. I love the world design of Tunic. I love the concepts of Tunic. But it's way too hard.
My sister's playing it now, currently.
It's really good. Like, I'm serious when I say that it's really good. But it just has no business being as hard as it is.
So I think that definitely varies depending on the game for indie Souls-likes. Because it's such
Yeah.
a weird amalgam of games that make up the Souls-like tag. I know you also watch them, but Iron Pineapple does a good job covering all those.
Yes.
And there's
And
actually
it's not like
there's a few he's covered that I'm like, I think I'll eventually check out because they look really fun.
or another Crab's Treasure. He's another great example of one that's just too hard. Like, it's too heavy into the Souls-like style.
Right. You need to find one with a balance.
Yeah. Oh, they turned into mud creatures? Ow! Ow, that hit so hard.
You like that, do you?
Yeah. I like that you hit him and he fell over. Out of the air.
Haha!
Well, if they were wearing armor, maybe they'd have some poise.
Poise, what's that? They don't
I
believe poise.
Was that important?
So, it was a Moon of Noxtala. Increases memory slots.
Oh.
So, probably
side
something for
door.
you. I'm assuming memory slots are spell slots?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's an elevator here.
Is it an elevator?
Is he gonna let me in the elevator shaft? I bet it won't. Oh wow!
We could actually ride the elevator together. Imagine that.
That means it's going down, not up. I was assuming it was gonna take us to the surface. I think this takes us to that one elevator that I vaguely remember that wouldn't let us.
That you vaguely remember.
Yeah. Is there a thing on that tree?
Yes.
Oh, maybe not then.
There's striped ants.
But anyway, I think that my taste in Souls-likes is more like the Twilight Princess style than the Demon Souls style. If that makes sense.
Elaborate. I have a rough idea, but I'm not 100% sure what you mean.
A lot more like tool-based combat than
Just straight up
technique.
skill-based combat.
Yes.
Okay.
Like Twilight Princess did have skills that you can use, like just thinking about it, like you have the side dodge and you have the side roll, you have the spin attack, the helm splitter, all that sort of stuff. In Dark Souls, like you have the one attack based on whatever your weapon is, so it's kind of the same concept, but you also have the, like, maybe I played it differently, but like I like to use all the different tools to fight things. So if I'm feeling lazy, I throw bombs at monsters.
So it depends on the Zelda game for me, whether I use a lot of the arsenal or not. Twilight Princess, I don't think I used a whole lot of the arsenal.
Really?
Not for the most part.
I'm gonna die. I'm okay. Those guys are really dangerous, though. There's another one.
Now you said they were dangerous.
They are.
I beg
He
to
hit me
differ.
like 4 times. Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, I did it a little bit too, where I used a lot of the tools. So like the hook shot was my primary ranged weapon, but then half the enemies would freeze instead of being hit, so then I'd have to get in and hit them.
Okay.
So we don't have this bonfire. At least I didn't have that bonfire.
I didn't have
It
that
looks like
bonfire.
this route here leads to a new area. I've seen these sparkles.
No.
New area left. Oh, cool.
No, for the most part, I don't think I actually... I think for most, if not all of the 3D Zelda games, for the most part, I'd use the bow on occasion, but I pretty much only engaged in sword combat.
So I think that perfectly explains the difference that we have with our Souls likes.
Probably.
And why a lot of times I like to choose the magic class and you like to choose the sword class or the strength class, strength build.
Oh, this looks lovely.
Lake of Rot. That's nice.
I don't
You
think...
look like a discount Solaire.
Do I?
You kind of do. I think it's the bucket helmet thing
Probably.
you got on, but
I'm Solaire if he decided to use a hammer.
oh, I'm assuming that this beautiful red fluid is Kool-Aid.
Oh look, I got a map. This is that red lake we couldn't figure out how to get to. There's a building over there.
I see it. So my plan was I'm gonna jump off of these and I'm gonna run as fast as my little legs can carry me to that platform there.
I think that's the best decision, yeah. Run!
Is that a button? Yep. Is it gonna spawn a new platform? Oh.
Yes, it does. That's very nice.
Yeah.
There's a basilisk in the water.
That's not water. Water's blue.
What are you suggesting this is, then?
Kool-Aid. I already said that.
Oh, okay.
What a time to be. Greg the worst. Absolutely you are. I'll better drink my Gatorade.
I'm not going over there.
So the only reason that we have a base over here is because they have a base over there. But the reason that they have a base over there is because we have a base over here. My guy. Nice. That ambush shard comes in handy sometimes. He
I
just
don't
wanted
know what
to
he
dance.
was expecting.
The worst.
Ah.
Oh gosh. That was really close.
Yeah, so I think you're right with our gameplay styles. Is one thing I've always preferred is I actually like the harder games, and I will actively make games harder for myself sometimes by choosing a higher difficulty option.
I like the higher difficulty options sometimes, but it depends on the game. Like, really heavily depends on the game. So, like, some Fire Emblems are really, really good with the high difficulty. Sometimes they're not.
Yeah, that's fair. Fire Emblem, I feel like, is a special case because it just takes so much longer. So much longer.
Well, like, so, like, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. And I've played a couple different Fire Emblems. Radiant Dawn, when you increase the difficulty, it takes away the weapon wheel, the weapon triangle.
Which is dumb.
So it's no longer about strategy, and it's literally just, my guy is stronger than your guy. That's not cool.
That kind of defeats the purpose of having it in the first place.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to take something like that away, why include it?
Fire Emblem Sacred Stones, the higher difficulty upgrades all of their weapons like to the next step up.
I believe in Fire Emblem Fates, nearest I could figure, the harder difficulties just throws more enemies at you.
Yeah, they sent more enemies as well.
And it's like, I thought, stop it. It already takes 10 years to do anything. Like, seriously.
I think I'm gonna get rotted. Yeah. If you jump... Wow, that's bad. I'm gonna do one of these.
Well, since we're
Wait,
already
why are we waiting?
rotted,
Yeah. Ha!
might as well just make our way over to the building.
I'm not a faith build. Scarlet Rot is really bad. It's like the longest form of toxic.
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
I'm now out of heals.
So there's like two paths to go. There's that way or that way. I don't have the cure for this one. I don't know why.
Can I make it? I can't make it. So those are just ones that I found, I guess.
I just picked some up as well, so. Okay, so
Jump.
we are on the wrong side.
No, you mean over there? Yeah. You actually survived the Scarlet Rot?
I cured it.
Oh, okay.
I picked up an item.
I bet you're supposed to use your horse.
I'm assuming so. That's another thing that's kind of dumb about this. It's like, you know people are going to co-op this. Why not just let them both use your horse?
Yeah.
That
That was the biggest complaint I had even before they released the game. They were saying you can't use your horse so that way you can't run away from your summons and invaders. And I'm like, why not just let them also use the horses?
Yeah, it's like
Because they've already closed off areas so that you can't leave this area to go to that one
Yeah, exactly.
with Phantom in your world. So why does it matter? That looks like the most boss room-y boss room. Hey, there's an item over here.
Well, that's not at all ominous.
What even are those things down there? Snakes? Oh, it's the shrimp.
It's the bug critters.
Why do they have such a small variety of enemies in this game?
I don't know. Oh, I see. Ah.
Something is over there being scarlet rotted.
Something is having a bad time.
Look at how much health it has, though.
Yeah.
5,000 of its health, and it's lost a quarter of its health bar.
Are we going to fight this?
You want to wait?
Or are we going to ignore them? Because I don't see anything important over there.
I probably should wait. I have no red.
Okay, I will start beating up some shrimp over here and see if I can get you another Estus.
I'm watching that thing for when it dies. It's about to die, by the way. It died. Did you get an item?
I got a lot of souls.
I also got a lot of
Oh,
souls.
it gave me a golden seed.
As weird as it is, I really want a HD remaster that I could use the amiibos for Twilight Princess, so that I can use the Ganondorf amiibo to make it harder for myself. Maybe it's familiarity, but a lot of times
Probably.
when I play games, I decide to play them on the highest difficulty because I'm a masochist.
Well, like, I tend to do it with games that I have never... Like, if I'm picking up a game for the first time, I will probably bump it up to either the highest or the second highest difficulty. Because of reasons.
Or like Doom, Doom 2016. I played that on the highest difficulty, and that's a shooter, and I had so much fun with it.
I don't know.
I think I'm gonna have to leave you.
There's a coffin.
There's a coffin. I don't... Oh, I guess I can come with you. Or it's going to return me to my world after I watch your cutscene.
I don't know. That'd be kind of dumb.
Doesn't it say, like, the host has left the area, returning to your world? I'm pretty sure it does, actually.
No, I think last time it just let us do it.
Maybe.
I think you had to leave just so you could get to the area I was at. We're even
Nita?
deeper underground now.
This looks like the Dwemer ruins in Skyrim.
It does, doesn't it?
See, look at you, knock off Solaire. You got horn shoulder.
Hi.
Maybe it's Dark Souls 2 that I'm thinking of?
When
When you ride the coffin into the snowfield?
that's probably it.
Oh, there's a boss door.
No, fun.
Is there a bonfire down here? Where are we? Jeez. Do you want to try to find a bonfire?
I didn't see any.
I didn't either. Was there an alternate path?
In here?
Yes.
Not that I've seen.
No, it's close
There's a
off.
Steak America.
America does love their steak. I'm sure it'll be fine. Giant gaping boss door. Steak outside with tons of bloodstains surrounding the steak.
Interesting.
It's different people. I think they're scarlet rotted, actually. That's probably what it is. There's no bonfire here because they want you to have the scarlet rot. Oh.
It's a bug. Excuse me. That was rude.
He's got a very good health bar. He didn't move. Hey, buddy. I'll just keep rolling. Get him. Bonk. They call me Skull Crusher. Ow, why did it snap my camera over there? Just roll.
Okay. That was, like, not scary at all.
Legend felled.
Okay, I got an achievement for it.
Hey, a bonfire. Finally.
Of course.
And then that looked like one of the, was it Kaled?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, am I far away?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was the cat that just touched my knee. So I'm at Noxtella Eternal City. I'm very far away.
We're without Ring of Oath? I need a Ring of Oath. I have not the foggiest idea what that is.
I have a Ring of Oath.
Do you?
Yeah. It's on my ring finger.
Okay, smart Alec. In-game. In-game.
Oh, in game. I'm sorry, I thought you were just asking me like life questions.
No. Okay, so you're where again?
Noxtella Eternal City.
Oh, you're all the way back.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm really far away from there. We got like 3 bonfires for you, I think.
4 was the total. Alright, my sign is going down. So I picked up a fancy armor set in my solo video. I have one slight issue though. It's worse than what I'm wearing. It's very cool, but it's not as good as what I'm wearing. So I'm like, well, that's depressing. Alright, there you are. You having fun up there?
I'm a bird. You do so much damage.
I just squish things, you know. Back up.
Why? Why always invade?
So I'm
He's
wondering
behind
if
us,
the
dude.
recussant is,
It's just the invader.
is it?
I think there's a couple different types of invaders you can get. The slime is on my head. I'm okay. Oh! Yay!
Well, that didn't last long.
That's why they don't try to fight you when there's 2 people. Ow. He kamikazed.
That one was just coming out to greet us.
There's actually like a slew of games that I want to play now. Now that I have my game, because I recently moved. That's why I was missing last week.
He was
I was-
changing houses.
Far too busy, yeah. Still busy. I still have stuff I gotta do, but it's a much better.
It's manageable busyness.
Yeah. We have a game room now, which we didn't have before. So I'm going to be setting up all my retro consoles. So now, like, I want to play through Lufia 2 again, I want to play through Earthbound again, I want to play through this, I want to play through that. Donkey Kong 64, Ocarina, Majora, like, everything.
I still have not played Majora's Mask.
I was talking not yesterday, a couple days ago. I was explaining how Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are not really the same thing. They're not the same style of game. Where? Oh wait, I forgot the ball is up there dripping. Get down here. Not scared. Because while Ocarina of Time is your standard like RPG, you explore the world and collect things.
Yeah, Majora's Mask has a completely different system that they operate
But
with.
the mask system is more like telling stories. Every single mask has a story associated with it. All of the side quests are more of telling a story.
So the main thing I know a lot of people had mixed opinions on was the 3-day mechanic.
It I think it's a lot worse than or I think it's a lot better than people act like it is. It's not that bad. Because you can slow down time. It's not like you're stuck with time being like but oh man, he got hurt. Time being that you only have like 3 days. You can slow it down to like a third or a quarter of that time. Ow. Take my pebbles. I'll save you. But I am a warrior. The time you like when you use the slowdown, it's more or less that it's um just so that the events can have timed effects to them. So like you have to keep track of people's schedules in a way.
Okay.
It's not really that bad to the point where it's like, well, I'm in the middle of a dungeon and I'm getting kicked out. Because most of the time, at least when I was playing it, after you unlock the dungeon, you can reset time to go back to the first day so that you never really have to worry about running out of time.
Okay.
I strongly encourage you to at least try Majora's Mask out. It is a little janky, but it's a good game.
Yeah, the main reason I haven't yet is I just haven't had access to it.
Well,
Because the only 2 ways to really play it, well, I guess 3 ways are get an actual N64 copy, get the Virtual Console stuff, if it has it,
yeah.
and
Majora
then,
is
or
on
find
the
the
Switch.
3DS remake of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no opinion on the 3DS remake. I haven't played it. I don't really know what they changed about it. I know the time, like the clock was a little different, but I don't think that it was different. Is that the way that we went? Over here?
Where are you?
I'm right next to you. I think it was this tower over here.
It might have been. Yeah, because we had to fight the ant.
The aunts and uncles.
Yeah, it was definitely this one.
I have a copy of Majora's Mask on the N64. I have the gold cartridge. Gold holographic cartridge.
Ooh.
I was talking about that with my youngest brother today. Because I have a gold copy. I have a regular copy of Ocarina of Time, a gray one on the N64. Gold copy of Majora, a gold copy of Zelda 1 and 2. I don't have A Link to the Past.
Okay.
It's
I
okay,
remember
I
we
still-
tried to beat. We tried to play A Link to the Past. What did we get to? Like Turtle Rock, and then we stopped?
Yeah, it was mostly just because, like, we're
I
running
don't-
out of magic, but we need magic in order to progress in the dungeon. So, like,
We were
It's
kind of
just-
stuck.
yeah, like, we'd figure out how the puzzle works, but we have used most of our magic. We're drinking our bottle. What was it? Green potion, I think,
Something like
to
that.
recover our magic.
Green
and then
or
trying to
blue, whatever
continue.
one was in that game.
Yeah. So then we have to leave and come back with more, and it just wasn't fun anymore.
No, we were getting very frustrated very quickly.
Yeah. And the way that we played through Secret of Mana, which we did recently, um, I think I want to do that more often. The way that we had a guide, but it wasn't like
We
I
followed
wasn't
the
just
guide
following the guide.
exactly.
Yeah, I was playing the game, and then if I'm like, what am I supposed to do? What does this mean? I would follow the guide. Lake of Rot. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, you want me to push that button? And running, 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 running.
Now, there is the side passage over here as well that we never explored.
Yes. Oh, is this the one that we basically had to be poisoned?
I think that's coming up. I don't think it's this one yet. It says try death.
I wonder if there's a bonfire on the right path. Because that side path doesn't look like it really goes anywhere on the map.
That was extremely close. No, it doesn't look like it goes very far, does it?
Ah, dang it.
Now there's a guy standing out here.
I see him.
Are you not gonna heal?
I think I also see what died. It looks like there's a asylum demon walking around over here. Wait, wasn't there another button?
No.
Ooh, almost died.
This one was the long walk that we were poisoned for.
No, not item crafting. Okay.
I'm probably gonna die here.
Well, that's cool. Oh my gosh, I got it again. Pick it up! Oh, it's only one. I don't know what to do to help you. Wait, I do know what to do to help you. Come here.
I have no Estes anyways. It's fine.
Okay.
I can get back to you because I can use the horse.
If it'll let me use the horse. It actually won't let me use the horse here, so...
Oh, it won't?
Nope. So, you could put your sign outside the boss door. I could run past all the shrimps, hopefully survive. Run past all the shrimps. And then pick up your sign.
Oh wow, it will. That's weird that it won't let you use the horse in this area.
I think because it's underground.
No, you could use it in some of the other underground areas. I can't talk. All right, you want it where you drop in the coffin then?
Oh wait, there's a bonfire up here. What am I talking about?
Oh yeah, there is a bonfire up there. To the grand closure. Alright, my sign is down.
Yeah, that guy didn't die for me, or isn't dying for me.
No, I think you gotta get
No.
further. My
Maybe,
second's
we'll see.
down, by the way.
I rested at the bonfire, so we'll have reset his position.
Okay. Having fun over there?
I was exploring.
Grand Cloister.
Pokemon. Likely bug. Therefore, oh bug.
That's
Poetic
real
words.
intelligent.
I mean, it was beautiful. Do you want to check what's over here?
Ow.
I'm finding so many level 10 golden runes.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot in this area. Okay, I'm coming your way.
So there's some items.
Items.
There's just one problem with the items.
Nothing important? Or they're
No,
in
it's
the
their
rot?
location.
They're in the
They are
rot?
all the way over there. I'm not rotted.
No, I said
They're at the
they're
end.
in the rot.
Oh yes, they are. They are very in the rot. I don't think it's worth trying to get right now.
Monstrosity ahead?
We can get them solo.
So there's a message that says monstrosity ahead, and I'm not excited about that.
Or maybe that's what died
Whatever the monstrosity was.
for you, yeah, because it was at our level. It wasn't like way up there.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, I've gotten 3 of his sword.
That's funny.
Did we go this way? Oh yeah, it's just a chest.
We just got invaded.
Ah, there's only one thing to do. I'll die now. Seth.
That weapon has a lot of stagger to it, and I'm
We
wearing.
talked about
I'm
this.
wearing a lot of heavy armor, so I don't want to hear it.
But if you want to just stick your sign outside the boss room, then.
Yeah, I'll go do that. sign is down.
Bug has returned to his world. Do you think that's necessary?
No, but I'd never use them, so.
Hmm. I didn't know that he had a Mac cannon. That's so stupid that I can't reach them. I don't like this. Whew. I believe that my favorite technique in this game is press the roll button until I run out of stamina. I use that one a lot. Why? Am I gonna die? He's eating me. I'm dead. Well, I'm going to respawn with steak. I don't know how he caught me like that.
I don't know. That was a weird boss.
Yeah. Round 2, you giant bug.
Ever since you're trying to climb the mushrooms.
I was successful. Can I enter the boss door? Nope. I have to enter it on the ground, I guess. Where are my souls?
Look out for his tail.
Ow. How am I supposed to avoid that tail? That is like the whole room. Oh no, this is his moon attack? This is his moon attack. See? Best technique in the game. Roll until I don't have stamina. You just killed... You did so much of his health bar in that one attack.
Feels
But-
good being overpowered.
It is now time for us to conclude.
Most likely, yes.
Oh, more than likely. I believe that we're actually overtime right now.
Are we? I can
believe
never
so.
keep track. It's very
I think
interest. It's a
I
very
think that we're
interest.
an hour and 8 minutes.
Let's see. Is he right? Hour and 10 minutes. Oh jeez,
Oh,
you were so close.
I undershot.
All right, well, that'll do it for today. So thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like for us. It would be appreciated. Make sure you go check out Ninja Spaghetti's channel. He's got all kinds of stuff over there. Plenty of stuff in the works. That'll eventually come out. If you want to see the rest of my nonsense, feel free to subscribe. And what is our final word for the day?
Okay then.
Okay. We'll catch you guys next time.
On Dragon Ball Z.